That Hashem is the all-powerful, Hashem is in control of everything, is the omnipotent, right? He is omnipotent. Right? The all-powerful. I think we've seen several nisim. I mean, there's absolutely no logical reason, I think you'll agree, that the small band of fighters in 1948, compared with 5 fully armed, regular armies of Arab nations who came to attack Israel. Why we're still here, I have no idea. I think there's only one reason. I think it was a nes. And I think the nisim have to continue for us to continue to still be here. I think the nisim are still there. I think that for us, in 1948, what were the only planes that the Sherut Avir first had? They were Messerschmitts, the same planes that the Germans tried to use to annihilate us, were the ones we were using to defend ourselves. I think that's a nes right there. I think it was a nes when we got the French to help us, the French who have now proven to be tremendous anti-Semites. They found their reasons to sell us weapons, and we found our ways to use those weapons to survive. I think that the Americans, the United States of America, filled with anti-Semites, and thank God filled with Jews in powerful enough places, can now send us billions of dollars in aid, economic and military. I think that's a nes there. I think that if we cut that nes off by shooing the Arabs out, by when you, Bezos Hashem, become prime minister, by their skirting off to Jordan on trucks, out of fear, out of awe, I think that when we sever the line of money, military and economic, coming from America, I think that we're cutting off our own nes, and I think that that is what's meant by Akel HaGadol HaGibov and Akel HaYon. That's what's happening right now, and that's what we're witnessing right now, not what will happen after we do something as you suggest.
Now sit down and learn something. And all of you big that class and learn something. Because I haven't heard so much nonsense in one sitting in a long, long time. I learned something. In 1948, the United States government withdrew its support of the partition plan, cut off all aid to Israel. Secretary of State Marshall threatened Israel that if it created a Jewish state, that America would not help it. And the your kind of reason, they should have said, right, we won't pay the state. But because they didn't listen to America, thank God, because they didn't listen to this kind of nonsense, because of that, they went to war, there was a nes because of that. Miracles don't just happen, miracles happen because Jews deserve it. So we went to war, and weren't afraid. That's why the miracle came. That's why. I'm not finishing. This has to be made up. Two. What's the difference between 1967 and 1973 war? 1967, we won a war in 6 days. Lost a minimal amount of people. 73, bloody war, was a beaten, horrible war. What was the difference? The difference was that in 67, we didn't listen to anybody. We struck the first blow. We didn't care what the world was saying, not kind of aid, not kind of money, and so on and so forth. We started that war, thank God. We didn't wait for them to start it, thank God. In 73, we had people like Oda Peir, who will not be ever forgiven for that horror she did. And Moshe Dayan, who were warned the day before that tomorrow there's a war, it wasn't, no one was surprised with nonsense. They knew it was coming, and she said, we can't start it because America has to know that we didn't start it, because otherwise they won't help us. We lost 4,000 soldiers because of that sick kind of thinking. The worst thing that can happen to us is for America to keep giving us money. It's like a junkie today. We get our annual shot, $3 billion. This is a sick country, no economy. It's a basket case here. It was always push to give us money. You want a strong country, a powerful country, it has to learn to stand on its own feet. You don't take charity. The day that I'm Prime Minister, we automatically cut off economic aid. I don't want money from America. We're going to work, and to work hard, and to have industry, and private capital, and investment. That's how a country is strong. We are a protectorate today. Everything that we do, Washington says yes or no, and we give in. Last week, in 1 week, 5 issues, Washington said no, and we said no on the Black Hebrews, on the Arab citizens from the U.S. coming here, on South Africa, issue after issue. There's a high commissioner called the U.S. ambassador. I don't want their money. Their money doesn't help us, because their money gives them the leverage. What happens tomorrow when Reagan says you either give up the West Bank or you don't get money? So you're going to say, look at money. If I'm the Prime Minister, he'll be told to shove his money. And that's called faith. You people now learn the lesson and stop clapping for stupid things.